Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Like most military dictatorships, Pakistan has a dismal human rights record. For years, the people of Pakistan have suffered humiliation and widespread violations of their civil and political rights. Violence against women and minority groups has been endemic in a system prone to persecution and witch hunts. But Pakistan's involvement in America's war on terror has given these violations an entirely new dimension. International human rights organizations claim that the war has given the military government in Islamabad an effective smokescreen to authorize arbitrary detention, torture, and has led to the adoption of a sinister new tactic in dealing with dissent: state-sponsored kidnapping. The Pakistani government has flatly denied the accusations, but in recent years, hundreds of people have just disappeared. They are believed to be in the custody of Pakistan's intelligence agencies. Some have surfaced in Guantanamo Bay. Others are not so lucky. They remain missing in Pakistan.
We know that about 2/3 of the people in Guantanamo Bay were handed over unlawfully by Pakistan to US custody. There are numerous people who have disappeared in various secret sites around the world. And there are many, an unknown number of people who have disappeared in Pakistan itself. So it is not possible to give an exact number, but every one of them is one too many.
This is just a novel. This is just a novel. This is not a. This is a lie. What is this? Amnesty International is lying.
Now, this is in the vast array of human rights violations that we have documented in Pakistan. This development is a new one. We know that disappearances as a form of law enforcement is something that has been introduced to Pakistan post the war on terror, which means that the United States has had an absolutely crucial role to play.
Yes. These people. No, these are not. These are pictures. Just pictures. No, you tell me. No.
Real stories with real people.
No. Listen. What is happening? Listen. What is happening? Persons like NGOs and like you who are exploit the things. These persons normally go for terrorism. They run away from their houses. They join some organizations. They disappear by themselves.
But behind the pictures exist real human stories like that of Amina Masood, a 42-year-old college teacher and mother of 3. Her husband Masood went missing 2 years ago and has not been seen since. An engineer by profession, Masood was a born-again Muslim preacher. But Amina insists he was not linked to any political group. She says she knew instantly that he had been abducted by intelligence agencies.
I was assuming it from the beginning because those were the days when the newspapers were full of news like this. The government was like picking so many thousands of people of like that kind of appearance. And they were not concerned if they were picking up the right people or the wrong people. All they had to please Washington, and they had to please, Bush and Blair. That was the real purpose of our government. If anything wrong happened to Masood, if any damage to his health would have come, I'm not going to forgive. As long as I am alive, I'm not going to forgive. I'm going to ask those people who are responsible for it. And why such a good person is tortured, why such a good person is picked up and kept in illegal custody. And the family doesn't even know. The children doesn't even know why our father and when and where and for how long. It's a series of question marks. I must find him At all costs, I must find him wherever he is. I must snatch him back. From that day onwards, I never rested.
Though no government official would help her, Amina has worked tirelessly to find her husband. She formed a joint action forum and brought together hundreds of families like hers to protest the illegal detention of their relatives. But when they tried to protest outside the headquarters of Pakistan's military establishment, they were told to go home or face dire consequences.
Sir, क्यों? Yasin साहब, give me one good reason. One.
When they persisted, the protest was broken up and many were arrested, including Amina's 16-year-old son, Muhammad.
कपड़े पहले दो इसको, कपड़े पहले दो इसको। क्या कर रहे हो यार? क्या पुलिस काम किए? काम किए ना? इसे काम किए? कपड़े डाले। मुझे बताओ, मुझे बताओ। चुप कर सटो से। चलो जाओ ना चलो। मुझे बताना कोई नहीं है। मुझे बताना कोई नहीं है। मुझे बताना कोई नहीं है। एक थकाई साटेगा। मुझे बताना कोई नहीं है। एक साथ उधर जाना। कर दो उधर। यार कैमरा ले आगे।
बेटा भी चाहिए, मेरा बेटा मुझे अभी चाहिए।
जी मेरे भाई को बचा लो, बस मैं मर जाऊँ कुछ नहीं होगा, मेरे भाई को बचा लो, मेरे भाई को बचा लो।
ये उसकी शलवार को क्यों उतारा है? अल्लाह करे तुम्हें जुदा ना दे दो, तुम्हें कौन नसीब दो, तुम लोगों को अल्लाह करे बहुत द्वारा तुम लोग मेरे बच्चों को हाथ में लगा दो।
Like a daughter of the nation? Is that what I deserved? Was that such a big crime to protest, to ask about my husband, that when he is going to return or what crime he has done? At least I should know what crime he has done. Why he's been kept away from us. Do we have no basic rights?
Yes, these are baseless. These are no, these are exaggerated.